Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and we are going to discussing about inheritance in TypeScript. What inheritance is basically class A and class B will be presented. Okay, class A values you are going to consume into class B, that is called as a inheritance. Okay, the simplest way. The, all the variables and functions or methods from a class A, we are going to consuming another class which is B. Okay, that are all the things which are the things are accessing from A values like variables and functions, properties, everything. That is another class that is B, that is called as a inheritance. We can able to say like parent and child relationship. A parent properties, everything, child can able to access it. That is called inheritance. We can able to call it as a, this one it is always a parent, and even you can able to another like superclass or base class, anything we can able to call it. And here we can able to call it as a child. Here we can able to call it as a subclass, or we can able to call it as a derived class. Subclass or derived class we can able to call it, which is the one accessing the property, that is called derived, which is the properties providing, that is called a superclass or base class. A class which inherit the properties is known as a child class, whereas classes properties and inheritance is known as a parent. Okay, that inheritance, this type scripting classes can be extended to create a new class with the inheritance using the keyword as a extend keyword. Extend keyword. This keyword it help you to access those properties and files, variables, functions or methods by using this extend keyword. Whenever you want to access some other class properties into subclass, that moment you have to use for extend keyword. Okay, we'll see for simple example here now. I'm going to create one file here, call it as a inher.ts. Okay, here I'm going to create for class A. In a class A, I can able to create for a name attribute, that is a string. Okay, and also I can able to create one constructor here. In a constructor, I can able to call it as a name colon string. Okay, and the constructor I can able to provide this dot name because the name is presented, and I'm going to use for name attribute for that particular constructor. This is my class A, that is called superclass, or you can able to derived class. Okay, now I need to call that particular class A class variable into a B class. Okay, now I am going to create another class B. I need to access class A variables, means we need to use for extend keyword for A. If you use like this, you can able to access for class A attribute as well, class A variable as well, you can able to access this extend keyword by using extend keyword. This is the easiest way. Okay, and if you have n number of like class C also presented, means you can able to extend the class B value into a C place, then B value also it will access. Okay, we'll see for here simple example. Now I'm going to use for PID colon number. Okay, I'm going to declare for the number. Okay, and here I'm going to use for another constructor. The constructor I can able to use it for ID colon and number. Okay, and name colon string. Okay, this is my constructor. In this constructor, what I can able to do it, I can able to access this superclass into here, a superclass into here, because this particular parent name I need to access here. I have this name, string also, but still I want to access. By using super keyword, I can able to access for my parent class variables. This name, whenever you provided for this name, it will assign here, and also same thing you can able to assign back to here. This is a process, it will happen. Okay, the same way how this dot name equal to name, right? The same format only it will work here as well. But super keyword, it will work as a this keyword. This keyword is basically inside the class. Maybe we'll get it for some interview question also. When I can able to use for this, when you can able to use for super. This is basically inside the class variables. To accessing purpose, we can able to access for this keyword. A super keyword we can able to access from the derived class variables. What are the variables having, like, sorry, not derived, base class, which is a base class or super class variable accessing purpose, we can able to specify super keyword in a derived class. We can able to use derived class location super keyword to access the base class, a super class. Okay, and then I need to use for this dot pid equal to id. Okay, now I want to display those values into in my location. I'm going to back here, display. I'm going to create a function, and that function with an empty, and I'm going to make it for here, and console a dot this dot, sorry, dot log, and this dot pid. Okay, then console dot log this dot name, this dot name. Okay, now both the cases I'm accessing. Now if I'm going to create here where emp equal to a new, this is a class name b, a b, and b can able to access two variables. One is 101, sorry, one is number, another one is string. See, once I assigned, it is automatically went for error message. Then I can able to access for this display. I can save it, and if I'm going to run this particular class tsc inherit, we need to compile first inher.ts. But before that, we need to specify dot indicate for current project /, then you need to hit it. Then it will compile it. Okay, once it is compiled, then we need to use for node running purpose ./inher.js. You can see 101 Lokesh. It is displayed. Right. This is the way we can able to do it for inheritance concept. I hope this help for you to learn about TypeScript. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe, like, and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.